I really love anger, and I feel very, whenever like anger comes up in my client systems, it's just, it feels so beautiful because I feel like especially for women, it's been so often maligned and pushed away. So I always am just like, anger's here. Welcome anger. Let's honor anger. It's got such beautiful information of just like that. A boundary has been crossed.
Right.
There's a rupture. There needs to be a repair. And anger is such a beautiful protective part to come in and to consult with, right? Because it's scary when it's not, when self isn't there with anger, when it gets up. And that's what I feel like actually it becomes rage.
I don't necessarily know that I would agree with that. So
Okay.
you said something really interesting earlier. You said that you feel like rage is the domain of the emotionally immature person.
Yes, I want to talk about that. Yes.
Yeah, I totally get that. And to me, from when you said that, my thought was the emotionally immature person just comes in with like this huge hammer to smash everything because while that works, it's more destructive than they need and it frightens the people around them so they get what they want at that level too.
Mm-hmm.
So it's like instead of using that 0 to 100, they just go to 100 every time. It
Yeah.
works. It's a very effective tool. They don't care what ripple effects it has for the other people.
Right. Because part of it is like not caring about the collateral damage, not really being able to see
Right.
you and the harm that they're having. Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
But if somebody shows up at my door and is going to try to break in, you better believe I'm bringing that rage hammer,
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
right? So
Well,
like,
it's appropriate. Yeah. Yeah.
right. So like, I think that as long as there's a good relationship with self and rage, there can be adaptive use of it in
Mm-hmm.
times of duress.
Yes, yeah. Of times that you might need to become scary. Yes.
Right.
You're
Exactly.
feeling unsafe in some place. Yeah. Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
But I also really want to recognize what you're saying that like, yes, emotionally immature people just go to that DEFCON 5 and then they don't care what repercussions it has for others. And that
Right. And
causes
I also think that emotionally immature people, they go straight to rage, right? They go straight to 100 and they're really angry people, right? But they are so disconnected from their anger
yeah.
because of that other part of like that they are so insistently refuse any self-reflection. So
Yes.
they're angry and they don't know why. And the anger often feels very young, like they've got toddler tantrum energy going on
Sure
with
do.
their rage. Like it's a really little one whose needs have been denied repeatedly,
Mhm.
but they're so out of touch or have pushed away that sort of primal shaming that they're just straight into just raginess. And it's interesting. I've just been watching this in my system that like when I meet people like that, I just, my anger comes up and it's just like, no, we can't do this. We
Yeah.
cannot be around this. Yeah.
Yeah. Boundary.